This is a very, very important episode. Not only are we having a quarterback controversy where you guys voted we'd start Wes Lunt over Chase Crouch. There was only one vote, so we're going to go with Lunt, who's the safer option. Now, we have two prospects visiting our school who I really want. First one, we have the punter, Ben Mitchell, 79 overall. So his goal is that we punt a punt inside the 20, which I think we can do. And our other prospect is 5-star athlete Eric Fisher, who's one of the 10 best prospects in the country. Now, if we get him, I would like to put him at quarterback. Lunt's graduating because he's a senior, and he looks like he has good throwing stats. His goal is for us to throw for 250 yards. I like how his goal has to do with a quarterback, and I think he's a quarterback, which is kind of interesting. So hopefully we can do that. And it's kind of a worse time with the controversy. It's like, who knows? But this Maryland defense is all their stats, and they've allowed 45 points a game. They're 1-2, we're 2-1. So I'm confident. I really want Fisher really badly. He's the 9th best prospect in the country, and we're second behind South Florida. So we're going to kick off. We're going to send our defense out first. So hopefully we can do some work this week. So today's opponent is the Maryland Terrapins, who in real life actually just beat the ranked Texas. I don't think they deserve to be ranked, but the ranking people thought they did. Is we could have got a tackle there, but it's a fumble. Good start. It was a read option, and their quarterback fumbled it, and we get the ball within 8 seconds. Wow. That's a good start. It was Butler? I don't know if Butler's a real person. I'm not complaining. So we need Lunt or whoever the quarterback's going to be today, unless Lunt gets hurt because our offensive line sucks. But we need 250 yards. We really do, because I really want Fisher to join our school, as it's going to be over to Kendrick Foster, who's going to break a tackle and gain 9 or 10. That was incredible. Props to Kendrick Foster. The last play I showed before this is the 10-yard completion to Kendrick Foster. Well, apparently they're counting it as a run play, which makes no sense, as we're going to find an open Rylandheimer in the end zone for the touchdown. So we only have 17 passing yards, not 27, but I'll take it because we take the lead and get closer to that 250. It also shows 420, but then again, I'd rather be 250 because 250 is less. I'm just grateful we scored, Who knows? Maybe Maryland's offensive drives will last more than one play. Roasted. I don't want it to because I want to win this football game. As Washington with the first down, no one wants to tackle on our team. Something I hate about, I love NCAA 14, but something I don't get about it is the offenses are always going no huddle. It makes no sense. As Edwards is going to be sacked by Miller, the killer. I don't think is he real? No, I don't think he's real. They're going no huddle, but the guy ran out of bounds. That's how stupid this game is. I don't get it. It's like he's out of bounds, but they're still going no huddle. As Edwards under pressure finding Washington, who does not get the first down, and I don't think they're in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. We only need 1 yard. Shouldn't be too hard, should it? As Lunt, what's he going to do? He's going to fake hand it off to Kendrick Foster. He's going to look for a wide-open Rylandheimer, and Rylandheimer gets past the 35 to about the 33-yard line. I hope we're impressing Eric Fisher, because he could be that guy throwing to Turner. I think Rylandheimer's a senior, so he won't be throwing to Rylandheimer. As Kendrick Foster is going to get by a defender, he gets a first down to about the 15-yard line, gaining 16. It is 3rd and 7 for Illinois on about the 13-yard line. Lunt's going to scramble with it. He's going to look for Hall, and Hall's going to get the touchdown. Derek Hall will give Illinois the score and extending their early lead. Derek Hall, don't really know him that well. I believe he's our 4th wide receiver on the depth chart with that score. We have another studio update as Northwestern and Penn State in a close 7-7 game. Penn State's already lost. It's a bit surprising with Saquon Barkley, Trace McSorley, and company. It is 3rd and 2 for Maryland, nearing midfield. As Edwards is going to toss it to Smith, who gets stopped. Losing 2, and it's 4th and 4. Butler was the one on the tackle who, I believe, forced the fumble earlier. It is 2nd and 11 for Maryland. As Edwards will pass it. He's under pressure. He's going to find Smith. Mosley decides to fall on the ground. And Smith's going to make it to about the 36. It is 2nd and 12 on the 38 for Maryland. As Edwards, under pressure from Phillips over to Washington, gaining 10, hard hit by Mosley, and it's 3rd and 1. It is 2nd and 6 for the Terps on about the 20-ish yard line as Edwards. Under pressure, we'll find Richardson, who breaks Fountain's tackle and will get in the end zone. But there is a flag, and it looks like it's a clipping on the offense on Ron Dawson. It's going to be, the play's going to be like redone. That could have been a touchdown, but due to the clipping penalty by Dawson, they're going to have to redo that play as Edwards will pass it once again. Under more pressure, and this time it's intercepted by no, that's Brooks. He's going to be intercepted by Brooks, and Brooks will be tackled down at about the 38. So instead of a touchdown, it's going to be an interception by Brigham Booth. It is 4th and 5 on the 33. They don't really want to punt it, and their field goal kicker cannot make a 50-yard field goal. So they're actually going to go for it here on 4th and 5 as Lunt looking for Malik Turner, who breaks the tackle and gets the first down, gaining 11. It is 1st and 10 for Illinois as Lunt. It's going to be an option, and he's going to take it himself. And Lunt has running room. Touchdown! Illinois fighting Illini, and they're going to extend their lead. It is 2nd and 10 for Maryland. About a minute and a half left in the first half. And both teams have all 3 timeouts as Edwards, not under much pressure, finds an open Smith. And Smith gets a first down to about the 25-ish yard line. This is the 8th play of the drive for Maryland. Let's see if they choke it again or actually scores Edwards. Will be intercepted again. They did choke it, this time by Cook. And this time he's going to be brought down at the 35. So they did choke it again. Charles Cook. It is 3rd and 10 on the 34 for Illinois as Lunt will look for Hall. I thought that was someone else. Hall breaks a tackle, and there goes Hall. I think he only has 2 receptions this season, and both of them are touchdowns, and Illinois will make it 28-0. Even though this game should honestly be 14-14. Let's get you a college football studio update as number 1 ranked Ohio State, I'm guessing Alabama lost, is playing a close game against the unranked Wisconsin. Second half underway, your score, Illinois 28, Maryland 0. I think this game should be a little closer, as it's going to be a jet sweep for Hardy, and Hardy with a first down and more, gaining 18 on the running play, even though he's not a running back. It is 3rd and 13 for Illinois. Lunt is at 150 passing yards exactly, so he needs another 100 for Fisher's request thingy, as it's going to be a wide open Rylandheimer with the first down. He's going to truck defenders and gain 28. Rylandheimer is normally a short pass guy, but he has 72 yards today on only 3 catches. Illinois is still driving down the field. Are they going to make it 35-0? As Lunt looking for Foster. Foster will gain a first down and more. He's going to break a tackle, and Foster won't be down until he gets to the 10. There's a Booth review, though, if he, stepped out of bounds, I guess. That was close. And I think he's still in, but let's look. Oh, no, I don't think he's in. And it is reversed. The challenge only lost Illinois 7 yards, which isn't too big of a deal, but then the very next play, a face mask penalty, brought the ball to the 9. Now it's 2nd and goal on the 9. As Lunt's going to scramble with it, and he's going to lose the football. And it's picked up by Sapp. So this time it's Illinois choking in the red zone. So Lunt is going to be out for the rest of the game. I don't know if that has to do with the 250 yards. I don't know if Crouch's stats and Lunt's stats can combine. So that's not good. I think I accidentally forgot to read the injury thing, and I think Lunt's still going to be playing. I would choose for Lunt to play just to be safe, so we can get Fisher's. Edwards on 3rd down will find an open Love. That could have been a safety for Smoot, but instead it's going to be a 35-yard gain. It is 3rd and 5 for Maryland. We're about halfway down the 3rd quarter. I play on 6-minute quarters, if y'all didn't know. And 10 for Madden. As on 3rd and 5, Edwards looking for an open Richardson. First down, Richardson. He's going to get to about the 32. It is the 9th play of this drive. Maryland's back in the red zone. Will they choke again? As Edwards looking for Marks. who trucks Fountain and will get to the 5-yard line. Maryland now has the ball on the 1. If they choke this, then it's not going to be pretty, as Edwards just gets in the end zone. Carroll Phillips had him, but didn't have him, and Maryland will finally score. Which quarterback is in the game? It is Lunt. So Lunt is still in the game. Interesting. I just want to make sure we get the 250. As Lunt is going to scramble. He's going to find an open Justin Hardy. Hardy's going to break a tackle and get to the 32. How many yards does Lunt have? He has, show me. He has 207. So we're almost there. If Illinois can get a passing touchdown, then Lunt will have over 250 yards. As Lunt looking deep for Jaleel Johnson II, who caught it off of the defender, and he's going to get it to about the 6-yard line. What a catch by Johnson. Look at it again. Nice pass, but risky pass too. In double coverage. Excellent catch. It is 2nd and goal and about the 1. Between, I would say, the 1 and the 2-yard line. As Lunt will toss it to Foster. And Kendrick Foster will get the touchdown. And Illinois will extend their massive lead. Let's get a studio update as Ohio State, Wisconsin once again. And once again, Ohio State up by one touchdown, as Yanya and JT Barrett, both with completion percentages under 50, nearing the 4th quarter of this very exciting game. Just like our games nearing the 4th quarter, just not as exciting. Wes Lunt is currently at 236 yards. He is 14 away from 250, which is the magic number, as Lunt is scrambling and he is sacked and will lose 11, and it's 3rd and 21. Zach Johnson was the one with the sack. Now it is 3rd and 21 as Lunt will look for Justin Hardy, who catches it. Does not gain the first, but we get the 250 passing yards, which hopefully can help us get Eric Fisher. 4th and 4. Maryland has no choice but to pretty much go for it here. And this game's already pretty much over for him, but it's worth a shot. As Edwards under pressure, and he's going to get the first down. What a play from Edwards. He did not let an Illinois defender get him until he got to the 10. It is 1st and goal now for Maryland, as Edwards will take it himself, and he's going to get his 2nd touchdown on the ground, and Maryland will make it a little closer, but still not very close. I'm kind of stupid, but Maryland's going to go for an onside kick, and my stupidity won't matter as it's going to be picked up by Harris. And he's going to actually run backwards and get to about the 47. It's 2nd and 1 for Illinois as Lunt landed off to Taylor, not Kendrick Foster. And Taylor getting by numerous defenders saying, "Sorry, I ain't sorry." Showing off the arm, the stiff arm, even though it wasn't stiff arming anyone. And Illinois just making their lead even bigger. Get another studio update as if the Ohio State game, and it is, as it's now tied at 28 with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left. If I was at this Illinois game, I'd say, screw this, I'm going to this game, because the Illinois game is nowhere near as exciting as this one. Minute 49 left, 2nd and 10 for Maryland, as Edwards looking for Love. Love jukes by Fountain, and can Brooks get him? Yes, he can, but not till Love gets to about the 27. They should just have the Ohio State-Wisconsin game on the screen. It's 4th and 8 for Maryland. This is it for them, as Edwards under pressure will find Taylor, who got the first down. It is 3rd and long for Maryland. They need 15 for the first down. They look like they're going to run it almost, as Edwards on 3rd down will be sacked by Trey Watson, and it's 4th and 22. It is 4th and 22. This is it for Maryland, as Edwards under pressure, and this time it's going to be Julian Robinson with the sack. You're probably asking me, why are we going to punt it to end the game? Well, I just want to hopefully get it inside the 20, but hopefully you don't have a repeat of Michigan State from a few years ago. And we don't, and that's definitely not in the 20. And the game is over anyway. Let's get a little recruiting update with Fisher. So let's get a little recruiting update. So Russell Richardson, who's a guard who I really like, he's going to visit this week. I think we're winning with him, so that's good. Look at Eric Fisher. We are now up by 680, which is insane. So now we are in the lead for Eric Fisher, which is so clutch.